amped up the atmosphere, the sound, the excitement, and the first pairing will see Fiji play England. Fiji lead the series 34-30. Look how even it's been since the World Series started in 1999. They last met in Wellington when England won by 26-21 on their way to playing in the final against New Zealand. There are these squads, and they're full of star players on both sides of the halfway line. Fiji captained by Osina Kolinisau and England captained by Tom Mitchell. All set for this one on a warm morning. In fact, it's getting towards being very warm, not quite yet hot, but here we have the two teams getting set to come. Mitchell on the left, big leader of England, and Kolinisau bringing out the Fijians. Fiji sprint to take a symbolic grasp of the centre spot. And there's their wonderful captain, who's been the winner here of the player of the series in the past, Osina Kolinisau, and their record with those 3 straight wins here over Samoa, Belgium, and Canada. The lowest score, 38-12. England had the draw yesterday with the fast improving USA team up the wins over Wales and Kenya. Sun's out. The gun teams are out here in Hong Kong. They put on a very good referee for this one. This is Rasavengi of Australia. Set for this one. Fijian flags proudly waving, and high hopes for them. Osina Kolinisau kicks off for Fiji in the white, and up go the swinging arms of the jump. I'm Keith Quinn, with me in the commentary box is the former English Sevens international, Ollie Phillips. We're set for a good, even contest here.
I mean, I can't wait. Such an intriguing battle. Ben Ryan against his old team that he used to manage and look after. Fiji been so dominant so far in this tournament, but have they really been tested? England, what do they need to do? They need to get in their faces, they need to challenge and rattle their cages. If they let this Fijian side play, they will run all over them all day. So far, evenly balanced, interesting start. Fiji making mistakes. Can England now get some ball retention?
And here's Tom Mitchell. What's the chart going around? I think it's more for Fiji than England, just to my ear. You might hear it differently, right? But up goes big Rodwell, and there's the kick by Dan Bibby. He's gone very, very deep. That's a long, long kick, and back goes Jerry Tuwai, and he's gone stop. Still lost the court. Advantage, quick advantage in the sevens will apply. Mitchell has it for England now. Out to Bibby. Look for Norton infield, but cut down was Mitchell. Now, flung wide. Midfield is Phil Burgess, that's the 22 just ahead. Taking it wide is Alex Gray. Wider still to Dan Bibby. Pressure on the Fiji defence. They're 15 metres short. Norton, very good pass by Norton, a beautiful sharp bullet. Down goes Charlie Hayter. Norton. 3 is Burgess. James Rodwell presents it beautifully, 5 metres out. This is lovely play. Norton, another good pass from him. Referee has called an advantage.
Gotta be up on your feet to play it. Penalty offside.
Offside play by Fiji.
Fantastic play from England here, really getting in their faces. They would want to take, if any time you want to take this Fijian side on, it's first game up early in the morning. They're getting in front, up in their faces, they're really rattling their cages, and their ball retention is fantastic. Great opportunity, but they must turn this into points now.
So Mitchell is the general. That's a knock on there. The referee hasn't called it as a deliberate slap down, a knock on. So I like your thinking there, mate. Just explain it, just expand it. Fiji are not so good in the morning. Is that a general theory?
Well, I mean, nobody at 11 o'clock, it's 11 o'clock in the morning over here in Hong Kong. You know, you get up early, it's a lumbersome start to the day. On the third day, a couple of bruised bodies. You want to get out there early. If this Fijian side are into their stride and they've had 2 or 3 games under their belts, they're so difficult to play against. Here, it's starting to warm up. The crowd isn't as vociferous as it will be later on. Fantastic opportunity for England to cause an upset.
Good points made there by Ollie Phillips, tough and aggressive at the scrum, and just a little cuff on the ear for Tom Mitchell from his opposite marker there. Jerry Tuwai. There's Rodwell.
Fine.
Semi Kunatane, number 2 for Fiji. Very big and tall, very athletic, but Rodwell has his uniqueness as well. And the bind is in. Very good position for England. They've got to take advantage. Bibby into the midfield. Here comes Hayter, supported by Norton, supported by Burgess, number 3.
As a tackler, I want you to clearly release as a tackler.
What's intriguing about this here is the Fijian side getting frustrated, giving penalties away. It's uncharacteristic for them. So far in this tournament, they haven't been challenged. They've won scores by cricket score lines. Here, England just putting pressure on them, and they'll get frustrated. 3-4 minutes, they haven't had the ball. How will that affect them as this game goes on?
14 passes to England, only 2 Fiji. Burgess! Try one! Phil Burgess!
And there we have it. This Fijian defence just cracks. England building pressure. Fantastic work from them. This will be a tactic of theirs. How can we slow the game, mix the tempo up, cause issues, problems for this Fijian side, make them doubt themselves? Executed perfectly so far. Fiji still in the game, lots to play for. They just need to get some ball.
Wide out, Mitchell's kick. It'll be a 5-point lead to England. They've played this very good message.
Really good, interesting moment coming up now. There's a minute and a half left of this game. England have stacked over to the right, so they're going to kick to James Rodwell or Alex Gray. There's a pod from Fiji, so you look at Alex Gray, he's going to be the target here. England need the ball, and they get this and go into half-time with a comfortable lead. Could be a belter.
Let's watch it unfold. Big Pio Tuwai, that's Semi Kunutane, gets the leap there, and away comes Fiji. A chance for them to see what they could do. Colin Sao. Presented there by Jerry Tuwai. 7 was Colin Sao. It's gone into all-in wrestling in there. It's coming on the Fiji side. And that's against England. Penalty advantage being played. Now, Kunatani.
Stepping on the side of the right and attacking the ball.
So a couple of penalties against England there. And now the big man, Pio Tuwai, brings it up to halfway. They're trying to find some space out wide. Halfway line. Very elusive running by Rawatha. Remember, Samasoni Vuri is number 10. We haven't seen him run yet, and now we will. But he's well caught by Rodwell. He's been wrapped up by Rodwell and thrown down. Just seconds till half-time, England. Well, it'll be a chance for Fiji to level up right on the half-time. So we're now in the decision-making of the He is nearly through, but caught. Oh, but a lovely pass off to Jerry. Almost running uphill the way the game's gone in the last few minutes. Fiji will get the lead at half-time.
Well, I mean, this demonstrates just why this Fiji side is so brilliant. What an offload. Absolutely outstanding from Tuwai. Off to his man number 9, Jerry Tuwai. It's a Tuwai show, and I tell you what, this Fijian side will draw so much confidence from that. Fantastic play from Fiji, brings them back into this game on the stroke of half-time.
And they've got the conversion. Let's see how it comes from Pulinisau. And over it goes, 7-5. Fiji lead at the break. What a game. Success on the field in Hong Kong. Coach is only 35. He won here 4 times. Bravely now coaching Fiji. When I say bravely, taking the whole cultural switch to come from England. Now lives in Fiji, coaches them. Brought some new dimensions into the Fiji disciplines. Religious symbols and family messages written taped on the arms of the bandages on the wrists of the Fiji players. They're deeply committed, a deep faith. But that's far from over yet.
It's not at all. I mean, this is going to be such a tight game. Listening to Simon Amell, what he's saying to his England side there is when they're going to tackle this Fijian side, get your arms round and try and hold the ball in so they can't offload it. He knows that's a key facet of their game. Break down, be clinical, get there first. Got to win that contact area. The big moment here, can they get some ball back? Going to go to Rodwell.
There is Rodwell. They've released it onto the England side, and it's Bibby out now to Mitchell in midfield. They'll try to get some space from Norton, the real speed man for England. Nice work there by Alex Gray. Not quite a chance to break through. Another penalty.
And what a hit from Kunatani there. Comes up, absolutely smashes Alex Gray, gets on his feet, wins that penalty for Fiji. Brilliant, brilliant play from them.
Oh, the referee said that. Did we go forward? First touch in the game for but he hasn't got there. He's very, very close. And now there'll be a consultation here. So that's a penalty try.
I mean, that's a huge moment there. Dan Norton making the tackle. Outstanding tackle. I think he thinks he's over the try line, tries to hold him up, ends up getting penalised. Penalty try for a yellow card.
Penalty try and yellow card. Have a look at this again, Ollie. So let's see what happened there. It's a critical moment in the game. Pulinisau with the conversion.
And that could be a game changer. And you see fantastic work from Dan Norton. Makes that tackle, and then he just holds him up. Here the rule is, tackler has to release. I think he thinks he's over his own try line and holding him up so he can't score the try. Very, very 50-50 call. Unlucky for him. That could cost England dearly though. They're down to 6, and this Fijian side are starting to get a little sniff of their previous form from the other 2 days.
So Norton sits in the sin bin chair. The clock is ticking down as he sits there. It's a 2-minute time that he leaves. He's got a minute to go. He's already been in the bin for a minute. Now Mitchell. Mitchell on the halfway line. Only 5 teammates to throw in a very big field. The Fijians covering it so well.
Tackle on him. Tackle on him.
There's Gray again.
I mean, they're the referee. He's just missed a massive offside from Fiji. All three of them in front of the ruck there. Very, very fortunate not to get penalised.
So Marcus Watson is into the game, number 9. Referee now. Now there's a bit of a tussle here for that incident there.
I think there's going to be another yellow card here. Kunatani going high on Phil Burgess. This levels it up. Really makes this interesting game now. It's starting to get heated. It's starting to get tempered. And this is where Fiji can lose their heads. England have got to stay disciplined. In contrast, Fiji now need to get themselves back from that disappointment of losing a key player, Kunatani.
Well, it could have been a case for something heavier than a yellow card. The referee is there. He's made the call on the yellow card, but the referee has to protect the players as well in a situation like that. And that was a very heavy hit indeed from Kunatani, but England are still with 6 on the field for just a few seconds. But you see the 2 yellow cards in our graphic top left, 14-5, 4 minutes and 20 to go. That's a long, long way.
It is such an intriguing battle. Tom Mitchell electing to go to the touchline. He knows that Rodwell and Gray have got the height on this Fiji side. They're going to try and challenge them here. You'll see England go up for this ball. They've got Norton back on the field, so they have the full complement against the 6 of Fiji. They must now play quick.
And Fiji have made a substitution here. They've taken Big Pio Tuwai off, and they put Jasa Perimalua onto the field. He's a big forward. And he's in the line-out lifting role there, but it's come to Mitchell and England. Here's the chance. England now have 7 against 6. My, how the fortunes have changed here. England have 2 to the left of Mitchell. They give it now to Gray. Gray hard into the tackle. He made a decision to go for the call, and then Rod will get it down. The flag is up. More trouble. More tussle. Oh, what's thrown there?
I mean, this, you can feel the energy. It is seriously fractious down there. Both sides desperate to score and win this game. It is on a knife this game.
Let's listen to referee Rasto Rasavengi. Probably the best referee. Let's listen here. 2 captains now, Mitchell and Polinisa.
2 things though. Let's stop instigating and causing issues to the game. Have a word. Both of you have a word right now. Both of you have a word.
So let's see what happened here. Well, there was the ball was out there, and then crashing over the touchline. Rodwell thought he'd scored a try. Mitchell pushed the Fijian player Kotonambao off, and then I thought a punch was thrown here by number 3, Barry Malua. Maybe it was number 4, but then there was more disagreeing over on the side.
And I think it's all a bit of handbags, temptations, all of it. Everyone emotions are running high. They want to win this game.
Still 50 seconds to go in the bin for the Fijian player Kunatani. One of their vital players too, so still 6.
And that's a silly, silly penalty for Rodwell to give away there in that situation. What you want here, you're camped 5 metres off of the Fiji line in defence. You want to put pressure on them, make them make a mistake or kick the ball. You give the penalty like that, it alleviates all the pressure. They kick to touch, they run the clock down, and eventually that allows the yellow card to come back on. Very, very naive play from a very, very experienced player.
And so look how the Fijian team are sort of walking slowly to the line up, taking time with the man coming back into the game. This is Semi Kunatani. Okay, game on. 2.5 minutes to go. England have to score twice to get the lead. Here is Jerry Tuwai. This is a tough one for both of these teams. There's Colini Sao. None of this flashing stuff in the back line there. Taking it in tight. Number 4 is Kotonambao. Wide out to the flying Rawama. 7 over Rawama. Now Mitchell at halfway. Bibby goes down. Mitchell having a good game, but it's such a tight. Oh, not a good pass. Norton, it bounced. Now it's gone to Burgess, who scored the try. Burgess working so hard. 20 metres out. In goes Alex Gray. The clock ticking, 1 minute and 40 seconds to play. Out to Norton. Let's see what his pass is like this time. A little bit better. Not run to really run onto. Here is Watson, who's very quick as well. Good defence coming across from and now Norton is through, and then Norton has scored a try which should be a 7-pointer. If England take it quickly, why don't we snap it over and get back to halfway?
I mean, huge moment. You need some energy from England here. They've got to get back. They've got to get back into the game. 14-12 with a minute left on the clock. They made hard work of that there. England could have scored earlier on. They had an overlap, but we mentioned before, accuracy in passing is crucial against the ground, so they have to work so much harder. Brilliant patience from them. Scoring here. Restart vital now. Tom Mitchell's got to put this on the 10-yard line, and James Rodwell has got to get that great big right-hand paw of his up and make sure they win it back, because if Fiji take this, they're going to just run the clock down and play like they know they can play. Really savvy offloads.
So Alex Gray is off. Let's watch where this one goes. Remember, the Fiji team have these guys with alpine height in their forward lineup, and they can leap into the air. A man coming onto the field, upper side, Domalele, number 1, you'll see he's into the field, just checking the Fiji got 8 on the field. 2, 4, 7, they got 7. No one coming off. So they don't, for a few seconds, a bit of confusion. And England hit. They need to score now. You see the clock ticking. Mitchell, Norton, the gas man.
Woody.
Burgess. They've covered him, but Burgess has taken it down for Mitchell. Goes left, Bibby. Mitchell, the siren is gone. Watson pulls it out of the sky. Goes hard, defensive. England still have it. Bibby, Mitchell, Norton in the midfield. Burgess, Rodwell riding out wide. They need to score. The referee will stop the game at the next stoppage. Norton passes again. What a game. Beautiful run here by Williams, who's come off the bench. This is amazing from England, but amazing defence from Fiji. Rodwell for the corner! That's the corner right there. Fiji dive in, the referee is critical here.
I mean, phenomenal defence from Fiji, absolutely fantastic. Rodwell looks as though he's in the corner. What a tackle, saved it for Fiji. Outstanding from them.
It is handbags at 5 places and all that, but still some cool hits should prevail here. That wasn't necessary either, to bang him on the head in a gesture of it's all okay, because it's so heated.
I mean, emotions are Ryan spilling over here. You can see how much it means for these two teams. I mean, Claire, you need to keep your cool in these situations, and unfortunately, England are just reacting to the Fijian efforts to try and rouse them.
So the kick will end the game. Colin is there right in the corner, and he just walks it across the touchline, and the game is over. And it's a victory for Fiji at the end of a cracking game. Let's look at the defence coming in from Rawatha.
I mean, that is outstanding from him. Absolutely outstanding tackle. He has just kept his side in this cup and taken them through the semi-final. Phenomenal effort from him.
And so the players walk off. There are handshakes, but what a tough